So that's a lot of info right there. I don't want to click this. I'm thinking this is the prison book. Okay, can I save this now? I still can save. Am I free to go now? Oh. Hello. Okay, they will not speak to me. That's okay, and this looks dangerous. So let's not aggravate those people. I don't think that's a good idea. I'm free to roam around, I think. I like that they keep their eyes on me. Well, not any longer. I guess they got annoyed with me. The linking books are like hyperlinks. Yeah, okay. That's how you get into the worlds and to different worlds. I think to understand about the descriptive books is that they describe an existing place that is logically possible within the realm of physics, within time and space. I see. So the place already exists. Ken and Manidani believed they actually created the worlds like gods, but that isn't actually the true based on the lore. That's why if they make mistakes in their writing, the world fails to be. Why Riven is falling apart, the physics don't quite add up. I see. Okay, so a not destroyed version of Riven still exists, and this is just a version of Riven, a glimpse into Riven, but isn't really Riven. And once you destroy a descriptive book, you could theoretically write it again and get to the same place, if you knew what you were doing. Hi there. I think I will be leaving now. You could write it again if it's exactly the same. Okay. That's good to know. What is that thing down here? Lots of daggers. Are we... I guess we're in that dome, right? Where are we now anyway? Are we in Tay? Gets a bit confusing with the part where they can edit the descriptive book ever so slightly and it still be the same place. But the idea is if it's too different, it will be a different parallel world. Okay, I understand. So that's why they can write resources into their worlds, which is kind of possible, but if you maybe overdo it, you'd create a rift and separate off into a cheap breaking copy. This is a very quiet place, or have my headphones finally broken? Oh no, we hear a little bit of fire. The wind is blowing a bit. Okay, this all leads us here. But I can also go down. Hello? Should I go in here? I think I shall try. I can't. Okay. That's a bummer. So we're going down. This is all nice and linear so far. This is the most linear thing in the Riven game so far. And I like it. So they kind of have power over the worlds they describe, but it's technically also a real existing place. They can't just write a fantasy storybook and it become real. The link won't work if it's not possible in the real world of physics. Okay. Okay, hello. Hi there. Am I to understand? Ooh, another linking book. Awesome. Am I to take the elevator here? I guess I shall. Does it go back up? No, it stays there. They're all on high alert here. Another one of those lenses. Just like we saw in at Catherine's prison. Don't think there's anything of interest here with that device. Okay. Well, we can go back now. I hope we learned everything we could here. I'm gonna take... Well, maybe I'm gonna take a look at that book over here, because I have a feeling that I'll be able to save there. I find the whole premise quite interesting. It is. It's messing with my mind. Alright. So this is a very thick book. Does that mean it's a descriptive book and not just a linking book? I guess that's an indication. Let's save the game so I can look at the other book. Jungle Island. Sweet. Yeah. So this is back to Dunny. But I don't think it is. That's the trap book Atros gave us for capturing Gen. Does the game end if I do this? We're gonna save it for later. Ooh. I want to take a look at that face. Can I close this and take a look? Got a screenshot. And now I bugged out the game, son of a pinky bunky. Huh, who is that? I want to get out of here now. Okay, there we go. Good, everything's well. So now what do we do? The only thing I can think of off the top of my head is... find Catherine again? Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I think it's best. That's so cool. I think it's best if we keep this shut. Who knows what happens if it remains open, since Gen is now free to roam around here. Yeah, to Catherine. I guess we just find a dome and find her place. didn't really get anything else. I guess we could maybe go to Gen's lab on Boiler Island and try to grab some more of those rocks. Or any of those rocks, because we haven't been able to grab any of them just yet. Or maybe we should go back here now to the Aluwata, or what it was called. Oh. Okay. Game's freezing up. What's happening? I think we're back. Okay, good. This is the half-open vertical eye, isn't it? Nope. That's the wrong one. Woodlands. Oh, it's the half-open snake eye. Still interesting though, how did we end up in the fissure in the first place? Way back before Mist began, and we received the Mist book. I believe we just accidentally fell into it somehow. Can't recall if it's ever explained. Interesting, okay. So it's just one of those things you have to accept. That's always difficult for me. I like things explained. Oh, butterfly. Oh, off it goes. We want to go to Catherine's Island. Where is that? That's the vertical open eye. It is over here. So we want to do this. And whoops, this. When it comes to lore in games, I'm one of those kids that goes, why? And why? Why that? Why that? And keeps going, asking further and further. Here we are, as expected. Awesome. It's the logical thing to do, right? Go back to Catherine after she told us to go find the moiety. Fingers crossed that something happens now.
You're back. Time is running out. You have to free me. The combination is hidden somewhere in Gen's outpost in age 233, so you'll have to trap him to get it.
And that linking book is in the big golden dome. Right? We've seen it, but we couldn't access it, I don't think. Because it needs the power. The power of love. Okay, but we have activated all the domes. How do I get down there? So it should have power now. Okay. What? Saw a shadow. Oh, it's that thing. The only thing that really bugs me about the remake here, I've said this before, is that the characters are no longer video feeds or actual people put into this world, but 3D models. Feels out of place. But it's just a minor thing. Doesn't take away at all from the overall enjoyment I have with this game. I keep forgetting opening this up. I wish they just stayed open once they were opened. Myself and other big fans dislike the cartoony characters too, precisely because the lore says it's the real world, yeah. I mean, it's also kind of, you know, the legacy of the game. It was unheard of that you had real people in the game back then in 1997 who were further past or missed. I'm glad that in the Myst remake they at least added the option to have the original video scenes. Yeah, that was the first option I activated. Boom. Give me the actual videos. They didn't follow through though, because the very last scenes you get of them, if you're trapped in the books in their stead, you will see them as 3D models and not the actual recordings. I'm ready. Oh, sorry, yeah. I'm ready, but I'm also an idiot. Okay, we want the open eye. I think that's the main island. Where is it? It might be down there somewhere. Let's do this and just roam around a little bit.